basically all the way up to Baghdad. Yes, we're inside of Baghdad. U.S. coalition forces are. And if you went to bed last night saying, yeah, I knew they were at the airport, we're far past the airport now, rolling toward center city Baghdad. This is footage that was fed throughout the night by the third ID. That's Mal James, our cameraman's footage that you've seen right there. Firefights between Bradleys, Abrams, and these, well, paramilitary forces, the Iraqis coming out in their SUVs, basically.
Let's go out right now to Greg Kelly. He's, of course, embedded with our Army's third ID. Greg?
Mike, Julie, and Juliet, great to talk to you. You've seen the pictures. They are dramatic. They started at about 6 o'clock this morning when we went into Baghdad. I want to introduce you to the man who got us there safely, brought us back safely, and ran the operation, Colonel David Perkins. Sir, you didn't find out about this mission too long ago, last night. Let me just ask you this. What was the objective, the immediate objective? Why did you go in, and what kind of resistance, how would you characterize the resistance that we saw?
Well, the immediate objective was that this is the main road that goes through the heart of Baghdad, and it was heavily defended. So by going through, what we did today was destroy his defenses all along that road.
Come at us trying to ram their trucks into the side of tanks. We saw, I don't know, maybe a haphazard attempt to defend the city. How would you characterize this, the Republican Guard, a reputation that was at one time pretty strong?
Yeah, this is the SRG, Special Republican Guard, and what they did really all the way in the city is you had a combination of means to defend it. You had anti-tank missiles, tanks, BMPs, RPGs, as well as the suicide death squads that kind of were along the sides that would run into the sides of our attack as we went in there. So it was pretty tenacious. Literally thousands of dug-in infantry on the rooftops and in the storefronts, which were firing anti-tank missiles down into our formation. But I think it shows you the nature of the war, and also the fact that the courage and the tenacity of the American soldier. This is a war that is not being fought at 20,000 feet. This is a war that's being fought at 5 and 10 feet, and the American soldiers coming out on top every time.
The 1st Brigade combat team, part of the 3rd Infantry Division, very much in control, almost business as usual there.
Greg, Mike Jarek here. What do you and the rest of the troops, I mean, what do you say after you see like a 4-door beat-up, Toyota come at you with some machine guns? I mean, not much of a fight against a Bradley or an Abrams.
Get on the deck. No, it's not at all. I mean, that kind of tactic is going to lose. The question is, what is the soldier? How are the soldiers reacting when they see a pickup truck or a small sedan try to ram into the side of a tank or a Bradley? I mean, it's a futile effort, right?
The soldiers are reacting magnificently because they have to deal with a wide spectrum of threat. To the front, they might have a T-72, and then to the side, they have a pickup truck with a death squad in it, and so they have to quickly decide which target to engage, which type of munitions to engage, and they're doing it with split-second timing and unbelievable accuracy, at the same time ensuring they are not engaging any innocent civilians, which are all over the city. So it is not there cannot be a more complicated situation that we're putting these young American soldiers in. And I'll tell you, they are performing wildly beyond anybody's expectation, and they've dealt with every threat without hesitation and without failure.
And we've seen that firsthand, Mike, Juliet, and Juliet, the amount of concern about civilian casualties. It's constantly an issue